On Monday, December 16th, EU foreign ministers will meet in Brussels and are expected to approve sanctions against Russia for hybrid attacks in Europe, reports Bloomberg. These measures will target Russian intelligence operatives, officials and media owners.
The bloc is also proposing further sanctions on Belarus, including on about 24 individuals accused of human rights violations or benefiting materially from their relationship with the government of President Alexander Lukashenko. EU foreign ministers aim to approve the package when they meet Monday in Brussels, ahead of elections scheduled to take place next month in Belarus, from the Bloomberg publication.
This year, there were 500 suspicious incidents in Europe. Up to 100 of them can be attributed to Russia, hybrid attacks, espionage, influence operations. We need to send a strong signal to Moscow that this won't be tolerated, and we can see also a price in the frequency of those attacks, so it is very dangerous. So this is my message for today. We have to continue to contain Russia.
The sanctions list could include 16 individuals and 3 entities. The UK government has warned that Russia is leveraging artificial intelligence to intensify cyber attacks on critical infrastructure. Meanwhile, Germany's defense ministry suspects that the severing of 2 undersea fiber optic cables in the Baltic Sea in November was the work of Russian intelligence. Evidence of Russian interference in elections has been confirmed by law enforcement agencies in Moldova and Romania, illustrating Moscow's broader destabilization efforts in Europe.
We are not naive. Our elections and digital lives are increasingly targeted by hybrid digital attacks from Russia. These attacks come from both state actors and individuals acting on behalf of the Russian government. Europe must enhance its monitoring and defense in the digital sphere. In France, we have begun addressing this challenge, and it is one we must tackle collectively across Europe.
In Lithuania, authorities have concluded a pre-trial investigation into a member of the Homeland Union Lithuanian Christian Democrats Party, accused of spying for Russia. The suspect was gathering and passing information to Russian intelligence services, according to Arturas Urbailis, chief prosecutor of the Department for the Investigation of Organized Crime and Corruption. In the Netherlands, a Russian engineer has been accused of stealing technological secrets from a microchip manufacturing company and has been banned from the country for 20 years.
We are being faced with cyber attacks. We are suddenly finding parcels with explosive materials which are supposed to go on our airplanes. And we are faced, especially with our Eastern European partners, like the Baltic countries, Poland, our big neighbor from German side, directly at the border to Ukraine, that obviously Putin tries to divide Europe and tries to push Europe in the corner by a huge refugee flow. But playing with fear was a recipe which Putin used already before February 24th. And we did the big mistakes that we underestimated that. We have learned since 1,000 days that the best protection of our European peace is to support Ukraine in its self-defense until Putin stops this horrible war.
Amid increased reports of Russian hybrid attacks, Western law enforcement has also documented a rise in subversive activities by Chinese agents. The Wall Street Journal notes that Chinese intelligence operations now surpass the scale of the KGB during the Cold War, involving cyber attacks as well as scientific and industrial espionage. Reported by Katerina Bastun, Larisa Petruk, UATV News.